Hello, beautiful light workers. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing great. I'm sorry I'm late. This time it's not a technical issue. It's just I didn't see the time going. So I rushed down. So I'm sorry. But I'm here. I'm 10 minutes late and still we will focus on today's wonderful topic. And I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready to spend, I would say, 30 minutes or 40 minutes with me so we can understand a little bit more the energies around manifesting. And those energies are changing. Whatever you read about, whatever you um, experienced with manifestation, law of attraction, whatever you whatever you learned about it, I do invite you to really, really see it in a different way. So I just changed my microphone so you could hear me a little bit better. Beautiful Elizabeth is there. Hello, Natasha. Hello, beautiful ones, Melinda. I'm happy to see you here. Whether you're on Facebook or you're on YouTube, you're all welcome. Remember, if you want more of these activations, the way to connect is via Facebook through my group, The Abundant and Leading Light Workers. You have like over 100 of them. If you're new in my vortex, whatever platform you're using, welcome. I'm a light worker mentor. And not only do I vibrate with collective external energies going through me so I can share that with you. Hello, everyone. So what it means is that as soon as we work together, as soon as we team up, as soon as you enter my vortex, not only do you feel your energy shifting, rising to a new awareness, but you also accelerate the expression of your intuitive powers. That's what happens. This is how I channel. Of course, I channel more in details, but when you enter my vortex, things are shifting. This is how the energy is coming through me. Today, we're talking about manifesting authenticity. I could have called it manifesting your desire, manifesting your power, manifesting love, manifesting abundance. But it's more than that. It's not a recipe to help you manifest what you want. It's more a state of being, a state of acceptance, and a state of fluidity that will allow you to have desires that are matching your authentic self. The authentic self is you. It's a blend, of course, your higher self, your ego, your body, your everything, what creates you. That's your authentic self. It's all those different layers. But to become your authentic self, you have to do some clearing. That's what we do regularly here in this vortex and as a group and privately. But it's also to have desires that are really connecting to your authentic self, that are also linked to your soul purpose and your life mission. If not, desires might be distorted by the ego, and then you start to wish for things because you want to compensate a fear, and then you wonder why those desires are not happening. Because as a light worker, I'm not talking for everybody. We do know that some people are manifesting even though they don't look highly spiritual, but they manifest money, they manifest abundance, they manifest so many things, and we wonder why they manifest while us, we're working hard and we're aligned and we're doing the work. It's because we have maybe an extra challenge, which is the challenge of authenticity, the challenge of expressing our authentic self. So things are not coming maybe as easily, not because we're punished, because we are here to awaken people through our own awakening. So the bar is a little bit higher, but it's a bar that we will all attain, if not already there. And we are there, but there's another bar. We can move it a little bit further, that bar. And that will become somehow an example that people can observe. So before I get deeper into the topic, I would like us to set our vibration to the receiving mode. So we can receive information not only from a mental perspective, but also through our body. The body is what definitely gets the information a lot faster, a lot quicker, way faster than the ego. And it's good to connect to this aspect of us so we can learn and integrate way more than what I will consciously say. All right, are we ready, beautiful ones? Thumbs up. Let me see some thumbs. Let me see some comments to say that you guys are ready. Because I'm ready. I'm ready. All right. Wonderful. Let's do this. So close your eyes right now. Take a deep breath in through the nose and release completely through the mouth, like a big sigh of letting go, a big. Let's do this 2 more times. So imagine yourself in a beautiful pod, a cocoon, a bubble of white light. It may look like an egg to you, whatever shape, just have fun with it, create it, let the vision comes to you naturally, but you're in a beautiful white light. And every time you see it, it's like entering another zone where your mind is quieting down the thoughts, the expectations. The heart is opening up. So every information coming through our experience today is tainted with a knowing that brings you back to a remembering. And this remembering connects you to the I am. I remember, I am this, I am that. I have experienced this. I can experience this again. It's your little world, your little pod where external life no longer affects your ability to connect to your higher self and other frequencies that will share with us through this conversation a remembering of why we chose this incarnation now in these times and how we are perceiving the shift in the art of manifesting. You're connected, open. Your cells are open for activation, for releasing of new codes, of new awareness, as we're now holding hands as a team of light workers beyond time and space, ready to elevate our understanding of the collective awakening process and our own awakening process. Take a deep breath in through the nose and release as a way of saying, I'm ready. I am ready. And in fact, when you're ready, you can open your eyes. So, beautiful ones. The next 3 weeks will be all about manifesting. And this is not manifesting you've heard in the past. Not that I'm trying to create something new, but because it is shifting for all of us. And some channelers, definitely many around the world, even though they might use different tools, a different language. Maybe some people will use energy healing, some others will channel, some people will sing, some people. Either way, some channelers are already filtering through this new vibration around manifesting. Okay, so if you have been with me for a while, you know that last September I was talking about energy getting crazy, getting calmer around mid-December until mid-January. And mid-January, a new phase, activating phase, fast-paced phase would start. Well, we're in it. We're in it, and I didn't know at the time until different work, different connections with my clients, different connections with colleagues, and of course, me meditating on my own and having some awakening moments brought me to the fact that the energy of manifesting is not as it used to be. Meaning that it's not that everything is changed and we're starting from the start. It's simply that a lot of us have manifested, or at least envisioned the process of manifesting in a way that is not working anymore. So maybe this process is not accessible to everyone, mentally speaking, as it is accessible to everyone energetically speaking. So what they're trying to say is that manifesting right now is all about you connecting to who you are authentically. There's no other way. If you do not know who you are, if you haven't cleared everything in the way of expressing who you are authentically, whatever you're trying to manifest will be delayed, will be non-accessible for a certain time, or will be temporary. So you probably have read a lot of books, a lot of, or maybe you've listened to meditations and activations around manifesting abundance. Very large word, which is actually great because it means so many things. And we were taught that manifesting was all about forcing ourselves to visualize positive things. You don't have money? Visualize you have money. You're alone and you want friends? Visualize yourself always having friends around. Take a few actions. It was always see yourself having it and you'll get it, whatever you want. And it worked for some people, but most of us following that trend without connecting to ourselves authentically got stuck and got disappointed with this. Is it your case? I don't say it's all the time, but do you feel that what people call manifesting, the law of manifestations, the law of attraction, feels a little bit outdated? It doesn't mean it was wrong. It means that it went through an update. It means that we have been distracted by the notion that if you do it, yes, I can see the yes, the notion that if you do it, it's going to work. So if you do it and it doesn't work, you're probably not good enough or you don't deserve it. That was an illusion. And again, the more light workers are doing their work, and you know the work takes different dimensions and different areas of work. And if you do this, we elevate the collective energies. So we're at a point right now where we are ready. It won't manifest the same way for everyone, but we are ready. We are ready to manifest authentically. So manifesting authentically is manifesting your authentic self. When you want something, when you want your desires answered, you have to feel the desires from an energy of joy, flow, no resistance. If I have, as an example, relationship issues, but I'm dreaming about having a partner because society promotes the benefits of being with somebody, having a relationship, and it would feel good. It seems that it would feel good. So I do whatever people are telling me. Visualize yourself being happy with a partner. Visualize the ideal partner. What I'm saying could work for everything. Ideal job, ideal intuitive powers, massive loads of clients, everything you are in need of right now, you wish for. And yes, there's a difference between needs and desires. We're more focusing on desires, I should say. So if you continue on visualizing, it happens, but it's not the right person, or it doesn't last, the relationship doesn't last, or you don't feel comfortable in the relationship, of course, you're going to really focus on putting your energy, and you will tell yourself, I'm doing everything, I'm visualizing, I'm doing everything, and it's positive, and I see the man, I see the woman, I see the clients, I see the everything. It doesn't work, or if it comes in, it's not really in alignment. Why? Because yourself, you're not in alignment with your energy. You're not in alignment with your soul mission, what you're here to do collectively. Remember, I'm talking to light workers, and even though you may not consider yourself a light worker, you do impact others. It's automatic. That's the human experience. It's not only a selfish experience. It's an experience where you share so much with others. But I'm talking to light workers because this is what I'm doing. I'm talking to light workers because I love them. And so as a light worker, you're meant to have an impact on people. And if that isn't clear, or if you don't do it, you block it, or you're unsure, that's the soul purpose, the soul mission. Sorry, it's pretty much the same. Don't worry about the words. Even myself, I'm mixing them up. There's all about yes, thank you, Melinda. I love you too, of course. The soul mission, your soul mission, why you're here as a light worker. But you also have a life purpose. You're here also to learn things for yourself. And if those two are not clear, if you haven't made peace with this, then whatever you will desire will always be connected to lack. Thank you. Look at that. I'm receiving love. Thank you so much. I don't know who that is, but I love you. I love you. So it implies work, but it's not that difficult. How many of you have been doing that on your own, or you have been working with me and now you're so much clearer around one, your life mission, why you're here as a human being? Maybe it's to raise your kids. Maybe it's to, there's so many things that personally your mission could be. Maybe it's to travel. Maybe it's to learn about more civilizations. That is your personal mission. Then you have the soul purpose as a light worker. If you are clear with these, then you have desires based on these, on this knowing of what your life mission and soul purpose are. So if my soul purpose is to help other light workers awaken, because I channel divine energy so they can get activated as soon as possible, so they enjoy this process. That's my soul purpose. If my life mission is to also clear some ancestral issues, some family blockages, well, if I'm aware of these things, then my reality is always keeping this in the background. My reality is lived, is experienced, having this in my mind because it's clear. And yes, every day brings new information. I'm not focused on this every day with the same exact frequency. There are days where I'm giving my example, but feel free to share your own, and I'm pretty sure we can relate. My sole purpose is really to help light workers. Do I think of that every day? Well, I would be lying to say, telling you that I don't. I do, but not with the same energy. Like when I'm on holidays or it's a day off, I'm more focused on how can I improve myself so I can help light workers. But every day there's a new vision, there's a new information. And if I let them in, I upgrade myself. And if I upgrade myself, I have new visions generating new desires. I have desires, which is to learn more, to work with more students, to awaken more people, to also have time to travel, to have time to get a massage, to meet other light workers so I can just experience their own magic. These are my desires. And because they're in alignment with my soul purpose and life mission, they come. Do I have to visualize that every day, step by step? I've done that. Don't worry. I've done it. And I've done that with my clients. Visualize your ideal self. It will be still sometimes incorporated into some of my work, but only if we have done clearing prior to this, only if we're clear about the soul purpose, only if we're clear about your mission. Because if I don't do that work and I'm not clear about those two elements, I could feel lonely and say, I just want to be surrounded by people. I'm seeing myself being surrounded by people. I would want more money because I want to travel, because I'm not sure about what my soul purpose is. So let's distract myself. I'm tired of stress. It could be this. So I might attract it, but will it last? Will it give me the joy that I really want? So manifesting comes, and that is the novelty. That is, and it's not an awareness that I just had. It's because now it becomes way more accessible to all of us. Having a clear, it's not a vision you create in your mind and you hope the universe is going to bring those elements to you. It's a state of being based again on knowing, flowing, and enjoying your soul purpose and your life mission. Who here is completely clear? And if you're watching this as a replay, during the replay, I mean, please answer in the comment section. I will get back to you if you have questions. And I will read your comments. I can see some are flowing in. Do you know what your soul purpose is? Soul purpose, why you're here, how you're meant to help people. Number one. Number two, do you know what your life mission is? What you personally are meant to learn and the impact you have with your close ones, relationships, your place in the society, like you. If you do, manifestation will align very quickly. One other element important to add to this is how flexible you are to updates. I can see a lot of I don't. We have a masterclass coming up next Wednesday. I'll give you all the details. We'll work on that. We'll take, I would say, 90 minutes to work on that. So I hope you'll be there. The replay will be available. But before I get into this, even if you know those two elements, it doesn't mean that every day is going to be like, surfing on the top of the wave, because we receive so many upgrades. And every time we kind of integrate so many lessons at once, we might feel that, oh my God, I know I have a feeling I repeat the same thing sometimes, but every time it's with a new vibration and a new information. So it is new data, but it's the energy held in the data. We receive so many upgrades that even though you have your global mission and purpose within this, you might be invited to behave differently, to speak differently, to try new things. If you block this, then even though you mentally, what your soul purpose is and your life mission is, manifesting will be a little bit harder. It's not enough. It's not enough. You have a body, you have an incarnation, you receive an information, you move ahead. You receive another one, well, it seems to contradict the first one I received 2 weeks ago. I still move ahead. It's that constant incoming of upgrades. And as soon as you flow with this, as soon as you kind of accept that within the overall mission and purpose you have given yourself prior to this incarnation, there's always updates. There are always upgrades coming through. And you'll know you're mastering this whole evolution. I don't know why today they want me to speak a lot with my hands, but it's as if they're telling us that things are moving so quickly that knowing personally that I am light worker, that I'm here to awaken light workers so they can awake other light workers so we can all rise. And I'm using channeling for this. And I'm a teacher. That is not enough. Do I work on myself in parallel? Do I resolve all my family, personal stuff, place in the world stuff? Do I do that? And when I receive an upgrade that is telling me, don't do your programs the way you used to do them 6 months ago. It's outdated. The content is still powerful and will reach people. It's still activated, but because you're evolving, take the people with you and whomever is connected to that vibration. So it's not outdated like it's like reading a book that was written 20 years ago. Even if the data has evolved, it will still activate some people that are at that level. But the fact that I'm receiving constantly, that's why for the past year, it was hard for me to create groups, create new programs, because they were upgrading me at least every second week. So I had an idea, I was channeling, yes, I was embodying it, I was experiencing it, I was starting to write down. It became a masterclass, it became a very short container, but it could not be held within like a 3 months group container. When I work one-on-one with people, it's all good because our vibration is written at the moment. But with a group, it's different. When you say we're going to talk about this, people are coming for this, for a certain specific topic, and you realize, oh my God, it's already outdated. My vibration is not there anymore. So that's why we have to be quick. And that's why I have changed so many things right now. It's the same thing with you. I cannot work the same way. It's one topic at a time instead of thinking over like 6 months to a year, it's like, this month is this. Who's on board? Let's do this because I'm receiving this. The energies are kind of promoting this. Let's do this. In 2 months, yes, the content will still be good, but I won't be talking about it anymore. I'll be ready to talk about the next step and the next step and so on. It's the same thing. So if I hold on to what I have established, same thing for you. What I'm telling you is what you may experience in what you have created. You were so inspired to create something, to create a behavior, to create a business, to create a process, to create a book, to create something. And if you delayed it, might be totally outdated now. If you wrote it, if you have created it and it's out there, let it do its work. Let it evolve on its own. Because right now, you're probably ready for something else. And if you're not listening to this, then you feel, I'm kind of sharing something that I have downloaded, I have activated 3 months ago. I'm not happy anymore doing it. And this, I'm not happy doing it anymore, is not being aligned with your authentic self, which is evolving every hour. I'm not saying just rebuild your programs and your courses and your offerings every hour, but make sure that whatever you offer, when you receive it, when you feel it, even on a personal level, make sure you do it now. Make sure you don't say, I'm going to wait in 2 weeks that I'm ready. No, do it now, because in 2 weeks, the energies will be different and you'll be invited to do it differently. And whatever you took 2 months to write so you can offer it later is already outdated. And that energy is highly frustrating and is not encouraging manifestation of your desires. If you're working with the energy of something you have created 3 months ago, as an example, for others, it's even more recent. For me, if I'm not working with the energy, like the manifesting thing energy came 3 days ago. In 3 days, I was invited to create today's topic, next Wednesday's masterclass, and potentially a program around that, a very short one. So it fits the energies that are highly rapid right now, highly accelerated. If I had waited because I had planned something before Christmas, I would have been frustrated because I do not resonate with what was planned before. Same thing with you. So because I'm listening to the voices, because I'm listening to the guidance, again, you're experiencing the same thing in your own way. Because I do this, because I listen, and I have, they told me, if you listen to this, it will be easy for you to create the container so you can present it to your people. And your people, those who are called to follow that path, will easily connect with the topic. And it will flow. So my desires is to share that with you because it feels good. That's part of my mission. It feels good to me. It feels right. It feels exactly what's happening. So things are flowing. Even the way I express it. Yes, taking action is totally what you need to, but taking actions quickly, not rushing it. Don't do it because Natalie told you, or like, oh my God, she said that we have to do it like within the next days. No. It's not that. It's like, feel it in your body. Like you have a vision, you have an intuition, feel it in your body. Yeah, feels good. Even if you're scared, actually, at one point, fear won't be a thing anymore. If there's fear, it means your ego is still predominant in the voice. We need to work around that. And that we will talk about that in the masterclass. But like when I receive the manifesting your authentic self, so manifesting authenticity so you can manifest your desires, which will be the topic of the masterclass next week. I felt it and I said, yeah, it's a truth. I remembered that was a truth, a multidimensional truth that we can bring here on this planet. And I can see it. I'm not looking for my words as much. It's like the words are flowing aligned. So of course, there's a lot of channeling coming through right now, but it feels empowering to me. It feels like the energy is flowing. So it feels good because there's less effort for me. I don't have to plan something mentally, it just flows through. Doesn't mean I don't need to technically plan things, and it's the same thing with you. We were talking about action steps. We need to. We're in a world where technology and verbal interaction is important, so the message gets out there. But I'm not like, okay, how should I present it? It's kind of flowing, and that's fun. So, do you have questions around that? And we will talk. I will read your comments, but feel free. We have let's say another 5 minutes or so to answer your questions. Next week, Wednesday, at 1 p.m. Pacific time, we will have a masterclass. The masterclass is free. It will be on a Zoom link, so totally independent from any social media. You will need to register. If you're interested, please type down interested. And it's not part of any program. It's totally independent. It's new. It's not part of my membership. So it's really independent. If you're interested, just type down, even if you're watching this as a replay, type down interested, and I will send you the link to register. And the experience will be like really wonderful. And I will draw 2 wonderful surprises. 2. I'll tell you one, I won't tell you the second one. The first one is one of you will receive, I know I do that most of the time in my masterclasses, but one of you will receive a channeled guidance message from their higher self, and it will activate them. It will be, of course, around the topic of manifesting your authentic self so your desires can be manifested. That's the main topic. Okay. Do you have any questions? Do you have any comments around that? I will read your comments because I know you have so many things. You see, I have I have a few people telling me that they're not sure about what their soul purpose and life mission is. And we will talk about that in the masterclass. Let me see, 2 months working intensely, and I mean day and night with Natalie. Don't worry, I'm not working at night with Natasha. I think that's you, Natasha. So, but I know what she means. It means that even when she's sleeping, there are upgrades happening. And I uncovered everything about my soul mission, clarity, authenticity, and now every day magic happens daily. It is how things are happening. What Natasha is a good example, and I have a lot of my students here, whether they watch this live or as a replay. Natasha is really in the action, so that makes a difference. So we had visions for her. We had concrete steps, like really to buy this, use this for a certain amount of time, talk about this, explore and talk and share. She's done everything. Really, she's done everything. I would, and I know I told you that, Natasha, I do invite you to take a break though, to really listen to activations that are relaxing, because your body, that's what I receive. And it's not the first time I receive that. I know we're going to work together Friday, but just like make sure that before going to bed or whatever, take a shower, something, your body needs to just let go of some intense energies. But you have done everything. So no wonder why you're manifesting workshops. You're manifesting, like, the feedback your clients are telling you is just magical. And you've got offers. You've got offers coming from all possible ways. So you're definitely, like, you have opened the door. So yeah, you're clear. You're clear about what you're, and at the same time, be open in 3 months from now, because you will have attained a level of mastery of what you're doing. Your higher self will say, okay, let's increase the challenge and the level of the challenges, and you'll be ready because you will have mastered what you are exploring right now. So my overall soul purpose is to make people happy with my joy, fun, and light Especially, I channel my light through my hands and the sound vibrations of my voice, offering energy and healing. Yes, 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 yes. You're clear. You're clear. And at the same time, I'm just warning you, it could change. Your essence as a light worker won't change, but your mission could change. Are you okay with this? Are you okay with it? Now you're just diving into the ocean of what you're doing. So it's wonderful. But I know you're ready. I know you're ready if ever it has to change. My purpose is to help create a world where using intuition to make decisions is common. Yes. What my lesson is not so clear. I don't know if there's a lesson. I don't know who's writing this. I don't know if there's a lesson. Well, maybe you're asking, yeah, that's your purpose. Maybe you meant, what is my mission? The mission would be like, you're probably talking about your private mission. Well, that's something to uncover. I cannot say, of course, like this, but there's a mission we all have in common. It's to clear our relationships with family, with friends, every relationship we have left or we are experiencing right now that is not fully happy. We need to clear that. Not clear like bye-bye, but clear the energy around it, the why. That is important. So besides relationship, it's all about trusting that we are creative beings and that we don't need to think everything. It's flowing through. That is also a big personal mission, but it's more about that. Hopefully I can help you with that and we can help you. Melinda, I'm at a major crossroads right now. My life is rapidly going forward in a beautiful and magical way. Beautiful. Because you do the work, because whatever you received, you're doing, you are in the action. Doesn't matter if the action is slow steps or rapid steps. What is important is that when you feel it once, when you feel it twice, you answer the calling. And when you answer the calling, you just do it. I'm here to walk in love and light and heal others by healing myself. Totally. So you become a beacon to others. So yeah, your life mission is healing self, and your soul purpose is showing love and light. And that's beautiful. You will also get upgrades through this and maybe more precisions, but you've got it. So it's clear. So listening and then taking all the actions. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, I have been needing more time to rest. It resonates. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I guess this is Natasha. Yeah. You need to, your body's kind of talking because I'm working with you. So obviously every time I work individually with people and even in a group, because, you know, my groups are small enough that I can connect with everyone individually, less time with each one, but still, you know, I know who you are and I'm connected to your energy, but your body's telling me slow down because you are so on the effervescence of the joy and the elation and the you know, the joy of everything that is happening, that your body is just your body. Your body is just saying, just give me a break so I can enjoy whatever is coming next. So I have a few people interested. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. For me, I'm learning to do what brings me joy, that spark of interest or fun and sparkle. The more I follow this energy, the more it comes to me with more clarity. Perfect, beautiful ones. Perfect. So I'll let you go for now. I hope you enjoyed this conversation. It's meant to activate you. So who knows if tonight, tomorrow will bring you more clarity about or around your soul purpose and your life mission. Either way, you're invited to a longer experience around that. And it's on February 1st at 1 p.m. Pacific time. So 4 Eastern, 9 in the UK, 10 in France. And I don't know when in Australia, but it will be the following day, the 2nd in the early morning. It should be somewhere around 8 a.m. in the morning on the 2nd. Anyways, you'll get all the details. It's totally free. There will be some draws, so everybody gets excited and activated. And there's also a little surprise of what's coming up in the next month, so you can find your vibration in everything that is happening right now. So I'm sending you big, big, big hugs. I hope to see you next week. We still have on Tuesday our weekly chat, but Wednesday will be where things are just rising. All right, beautiful ones. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll chat very soon. Bye-bye.